You know, I've never unloaded in a pond before. I hope you guys can see through this dirty window. We're driving through like 1.5 feet of water. Ooh, I hope he keep the corn head out of the water, Chet. He's good. He's good.
Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, come on, buddy. He's loose to go to the truck, but he just can't get her going. It's digging for all it's got. Woo! Hammer it, Eric! We're going back out. We're going back out, doing some custom work. It's been an eventful morning, picking mud out of the 9RX's tracks again. And we backed this thing out of the shed. That's why we didn't get an early start on the day. We backed this out of the shed, put fuel on it, tried to start it, and it said injectors failed. And I had this thing die on the headlands, on the last field actually. So called Kibble, they came out. ECM was puked out. So they came and swapped the ECU or ECM, something like that, computer board from the wheeled combine to the track combine, because we are going to be doing some custom harvesting because it is so muddy now that one of our friends and neighbors doesn't think he can make a go of it, which I don't doubt that without tracks. So we're going to play in some mud again. Woo! Hopefully everything goes good. We're just gonna have one combine going and one grain cart and take it as it comes here. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get to the field. I'm a mile away from the field, and here's the neighbor. He's just finishing up this field. And oh wow, oh wow, I see what we're in for. Neighbor's just getting her done. Obviously loading on the road is something that's definitely going to be happening. Well, we haven't gotten anything stuck yet. Definitely bad. Wet. Corn's nice. This corn is really good. Thrashing good. I'm making sure we're doing a good job out here. I'm finally getting to push the combine pretty hard with them new concaves in there. I'm impressed. They're doing a great job. There's literally nothing. It's easy with these muddy ruts to see if you got any grain coming through, because it sticks out really clear if there was some, which there isn't. But about 17% moisture corn. It's all the ears are tipped down, so the you don't want, like this one here, if it rains a lot, you actually can get the bottom kernels sprouting. I seen some of that on that one of our fields. Just due to all the rain, it gets down in there and sits in water, and it thinks it's time to start growing. So don't see any of that. Most of the cobs are hanging down. Plants are good and dried down, so pushing like 6 miles an hour, about 4,800 bushel an hour, 5,000 bushel an hour. Pretty nice going out here. But the problem is got one grain cart going because we don't think the 9R will be able to make it out here. Number two, we don't have a driver. He's back at his job, and we just got 200 acres to do, so it ain't worth calling him in. So we got going. So it's kind of slow because we're only filling the one grain cart half full. He's got to do 2 dumps per truck just because he can't get enough traction. And we don't need anything stuck, that's for sure. So we actually farm just a couple miles away from here. We have a half section, so we're familiar with this area. And I've actually, when I was a kid, used to custom land roll for these guys. So I'm familiar with the field a little bit, from what I remember as a child out here. Actually, I ripped the land roller hitch off in this field when I was like 12. It's a bad deal, bad day. Just for the record, I did not hit anything. It's just a right way 4300, and they had a lot of issues with the hitch banging, and then it would crack, and we didn't know that until it kind of broke off. buddy. Oh, come on, buddy. Tried to put 55,000 pounds on him and he's walking around. Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. He's loose to go to the truck, but he just can't get her going. It's digging for all it's got. Woo! Hammer it, Eric! Oh man, this could be a bad mistake. He got some water on the tracks and cleaned the lugs out. He's going a little better now, but hopefully he can make it to the end. The tracks on the cart actually stopped turning the speed that he's going. And, oh geez, come on, keep her going. I know the camera ain't gonna... Come on, buddy. He's just zigzagging, trying to grab stalks and stay out of my wheel tracks. Come on! Okay, I think he made the headland. We don't have the income rope width, so that would be very inconvenient. I'd have to pull him out with the combine. That was dumb. We're not putting that much on again.
So, what I have found out in this field, that the driest part of it is actually about a foot or two off the ground until it starts raining again. And obviously I'm loading trucks on the road. We are going straight to town with everything. I don't know what chuts I'll sit here, but we've made quite the mess out here. Looks like a lot of our fields after the last few rain showers. So I am attempting to keep stuff cleaner by not going 16 miles an hour, and I'm keeping up with Chet somewhat good. He's definitely been waiting, but we're working in a long half section, half of which is corn. So some of these rounds, the field is kind of cut in half due to a ditch, but some of these rounds get pretty long and I just can't get back and forth fast enough while trying to keep the green machine looking green. Either way, it's not very green. And my windows, you know, when the sun gets to that level, sun starts to set, or when it starts to rise and you get the glare through the glass, and it's very difficult. You see all the defects or the dirt on your glass. We're getting to that time, and it's going to get very hard to see, because it's already hard to see with the sun above us. So the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Well, I got some of my elk meat back. Made some jerky, black pepper. Woo! That's good. We found a pond. That might be a good way to clean off the tracks at the end of the night. Just drive through it a couple times. We'll have to try. You know, I've never unloaded in a pond before. I hope you guys can see through this dirty window. We're driving through like a foot and a half of water. Ooh, I hope he keep the corn head out of the water, Chet. He's good. He's good. I think they make those floating height sensors for corn heads, so it senses the water and floats on top. Well, it's plastic instead of the metal one. Is that on the new corn head? Someone was telling me about that. They're needed here. Unbelievable.
Well, all this grain's been going to town, so the elevator closed down at 8. So we filled up some trucks and gonna shut down here. It's about 8:30, 8:45. We're gonna fuel up, get ready for the morning when the elevator's opened up again. Have about 80 acres left or so. How's it going? Where you been? We've been waiting. We had to go and sit in my cab because it was so cold.
8:30. You said 8:30.
You're late. No, it's past 8:30.
I see the field got lower. Lower. Drug all the mud up on the road.
Oh, we're good. It's bad.
We've got no more dirt left in the field. It's all up here.
Well, we made it home. Get to go finish up everything tomorrow. Out there we got like 50 or 60 acres left.
Is that all?
No, maybe 80. Something like that.
Somebody knocking?
I think someone's eating supper. I will be shortly also. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It is kind of nice to be back in a combine for a couple days. Conditions aren't the greatest, but we're managing. It's okay. I'm glad I don't have to do the tillage out there, but we have plenty of that to do ourselves. We had Randy and Roger out there going at it today, but we still have a long way to go. And it's supposed to rain Wednesday, another 1.5 or 2 inches. Let's hope that don't happen, but it might. Is what it is. Keep watching, you'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.